Hello, everybody. This is Usma Jawwali, and today I have invited ChatGPT again for um, as a guest to talk about the topic how to build self-discipline and stay focused. So, how are you? Are you ready for this interview?
I'm absolutely ready, Uzma. It's great to be here. Let's dive into self-discipline and focus. Just fire away with your questions.
Okay. So, my first question is that what does self-discipline mean to you in your daily life?
To me, self-discipline is that inner agreement to follow through, even when the mood or comfort says otherwise. It's about making those small, consistent choices like sticking to priorities or focusing on what truly matters, so you can move forward bit by bit every day.
So, as you told that self-discipline is like if even if you are not um willing to show, but still you try to show up and show consistency. Okay, so my next question is that
Exactly.
how do you think that self-discipline is important for success?
I think it's crucial. Self-discipline is what bridges the gap between having a goal and actually reaching it. Talent or motivation can start you off, but it's self-discipline that keeps you going on the days when it's tough or when distractions creep in. It's like the steady engine behind long-term success.
So what are the biggest challenges people face when trying to stay disciplined?
One of the biggest challenges is managing short-term impulses, like wanting immediate comfort or distraction over long-term goals. People often struggle with consistency, especially when progress feels slow. Also, self-doubt or lack of a clear plan can make it tough to stay disciplined. It's all about building habits, even in those moments of doubt or distraction.
Yes, even if there is distraction, still you have to show discipline. So, why do people lose focus even when they have clear goals?
Even with clear goals, people lose focus because or even other urgent. Of course,
Can you
even when goals are clear, people lose focus because life throws a lot at us. Stress, fatigue, or emotional ups and downs. On top of that, we're constantly surrounded by distractions, things like social media or urgent tasks. Without solid routines or ways to refocus, it's easy to drift off track.
yes, so what are some simple habits that can help build self discipline?
Some simple goals, things you can actually achieve so you build momentum. Also, having a routine that you stick to at roughly the same times helps a lot. Breaking tasks into smaller steps makes them feel more doable. And finally, just practicing showing up, even in tiny ways, creates consistency and trust in yourself.
That's great. So, how can someone train their mind to stay focused on long term goals?
Training your mind starts with regularly reminding yourself of why that long term goal matters to you. Visualize the outcome and how it will feel. Break big goals into small milestones so you have achievable checkpoints. Limit
Okay, so what role does routine play in maintaining discipline?
routines are like the scaffolding that keeps discipline sturdy. Become automatic. A well built routine takes away decision fatigue. You don't have to ask yourself each day whether you'll take action. It's just what you do. That structure keeps you aligned.
Okay, so as you were talking about uh,
A big one is setting intentional limits. You could use app blockers or schedule specific social media time so it's contained. Also, keep devices out of sight when you're focusing. Out of sight often means or a focus-friendly task. And most importantly, remind yourself why staying focused on what really matters.
okay, I think there is some network problem. So um, uh, um, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly now. And yes, mindset really sets the tone. When you trust that discipline is something you build over time rather than all or nothing, it helps you stick with the process even when it's tough.
Okay, so how can someone stay motivated when they feel like they are giving up?
When that feeling hits, reconnect with your why you started in the first place. Also, celebrate small wins along the way to feel progress. And have some self compassion. It's natural to have tough days. Break things down into tiny steps so it feels doable. And remember that even small progress is still progress.
Okay, this is great that small progress is also a progress. So, okay, what daily practices we should follow to stay focused
Absolutely.
and productive?
A solid daily practice could include starting your day with a clear plan. Prioritize your top tasks. Take intentional breaks to recharge, like a quick walk or deep breaths. Reduce distractions. Maybe keep notifications off during focus periods. And reflect briefly at the end of the day on what went well and what can improve. Consistency in these little practices goes a long way.
Okay, so what advice would you give to someone who struggles with consistency?
I'd say start small. Pick one tiny habit you can stick with daily, even if it's just 5 minutes. Track your progress so you see the pattern. Progress, even if slow, is motivating. Be patient with yourself. Consistency is a muscle that grows. And when you slip, don't dwell. Just restart. Every day is a fresh chance.
Okay, that's a beautiful message that every day is a chance to do something new. So, how can beginners start building discipline without feeling overwhelmed?
Start by choosing one small, meaningful habit. Keep it simple, like 10 minutes of focused work or a brief morning routine. Build success gradually before adding more. Also, focus on consistency over perfection. Just showing up matters. And celebrate those small.
Okay, like we should celebrate our small successes and show up on the daily basis is important. So, if you could give one powerful tip to improve focus instantly, what would it be?
I'd say try single tasking. Right now, pick one task and set a timer, maybe 15 or 20 minutes. Shut out everything else during that time. When the timer's done, you'll often be amazed how much clearer and focused you feel.
Okay, so can you summarize what we have talked today in just two lines?
We explored how self discipline is built through small, consistent habits, routines, and a growth mindset, while managing distractions and staying focused on long term goals. In the end, showing up daily and celebrating small wins keeps us on track.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining me again today and talking about how we can build self discipline and stay focused. I hope that in this 15 minutes talk that we usually do daily, we discuss new topic daily for 15 minutes to just go through the whole idea. And I think you all have must learned something new from today's talk. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll come to you tomorrow with again new topic to discuss. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Uzma. It's always a pleasure. I'm glad we could dive into this topic, and I hope it's helpful for everyone. I'll be looking forward to the next conversation. Take care and talk to you tomorrow.